Okay. All right.
Yeah, because we tend to always have issues for some reason.
That was the first power outage I had, and I don't know how long, but
I'm
yeah.
surprised you're not like equipped for that. Like have like battery backups up there, like crazy stuff.
In Costa Rica, I did. In Costa Rica, I
Yeah.
had a battery backup system. It was solar all day, so I couldn't lose power during the day. And then I had a battery backup for night. But yeah, US not so much.
Yeah, I hear you, man. So let's get into your profile because I know that you updated that,
Yeah.
and we've been doing a lot of like content on our channel, just being like, okay, how do you optimize this? Because the whole thing is, which is a crazy number, but 85 or 86% of people that get on this platform like don't work on it. Like they don't get their first job, like they can't make it work with like finding clients and stuff like that. And I'm always saying like the profile is the number one thing because that's what everybody sees. So I know that yours was awesome before, and I want to see what you did.
Are you talking about? So I did my agency profile, not
Okay.
my personal, because that's where I was having the issues with. That's where I'm running all of our sales through. So let me share my screen here and I'll show you.
Cool.
Because I did obviously some research. I mean, honestly, I have no idea if this is going to work or not, as far as how this goes. But what I was reading is your main title here. You definitely want to use your keywords, and they let you do some pretty big titles. So I like the strategy of using the name and then doing this little dot or this little slash and then putting what we do. So it's inside of the title. So I look at it as like a title tag of a web page, and I kind of think of this as the meta tag. So same thing here. I kind of, really thought out to put in the words that I wanted, like sales, marketing, funnels. But I also wanted to provide sales. I want to get people engaged. I didn't want to just stuff it with keywords. So then I put this. We also provide copywriting strategy, ad buy design. So, this is kind of my main sentence to get them hooked. This is all just some meta keywords.
Now, what's the maximum amount you can put in there? Did you fill it all the way up?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I think I try to fill it up as much as I can. So there might be like a few extra letters that I couldn't, a few characters I couldn't fill up. But yeah, I mean, so I have 15 characters left. Maybe I could have fit another word or two in, but I also don't want it to look spammy.
Right.
Too. I think this is a pretty good, because what I had before here was just lead stacker agency, #1 plug and play funnel builder or something like that. So so with this, I feel like maybe this is going to help, but the problem that I have, and of course it's not showing up right now, it comes and it goes throughout the day, but it's telling me that my profile's not finished. So that's what really prompted me to do this.
Did you make a border up top? Not a border, but a banner up top?
That's the vibe today. Yeah. So we got a banner. In fact, it's probably in my guy, probably my graphic designer probably has it in my WhatsApp right now. But we're just going to do the logo. I was thinking about putting like a CTA in there, but for now I'm just going to kind of do our logo and brand it with like our pink. We do a lot of pink, purple, orange. So, but I did this little add-on here.
That's great. So I didn't even know you can put a video there. Where do you?
Yeah, I saw on yours you did.
Did we?
You didn't. You just have like a huge automated scale logo. And
right. I didn't even know we could put a video. So where did you hook the video up? Actually, that's good information.
Yeah, right here. You just click on the edit content.
Yeah.
And then there you go. How to upload an image or upload a video.
Or a video. Okay. Interesting.
And I'm gonna change that. Like obviously I'm gonna record a video like a VSL.
Yeah.
Hey, you're sold on the Upwork. I'm still like, okay, like I'll go and record a video and stuff at some point, but right now I'm just like, I don't even believe that they're going to send me a lead ever. So yeah, we'll see. Cause we're giving them a fair, decent amount of money. Like this is always behind, as you probably know,
right?
But I think we're at like $25,000 this week. And billable hours are like, we're entering the second week.
That's amazing. Yeah, it takes usually like a week or two to calculate there, I think. But that's a freaking awesome start, dude. That's
Yeah, we're getting there. We got, when we're onboarding, we have $40,000-$50,000 in onboards that are just waiting. So we're just learning that process. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm giving them a lot of money. It's the way that I'm looking at this. So like, I'm obviously banking on, if I give you this, you better goddamn start moving up your rankings to give me some rewards. Like,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, because yeah, and they'll see that. I mean, I would assume that someone bringing in $25,000 a week isn't your normal Tom and Dick and Harry on the system. So, I mean, I'm sure you're rising through the ranks. The other thing I think is cool is it's not just an uploaded video, it's off of the YouTube channel. So you could pipe that in right to more content real easily, which is nice, and some food for
and I gotta clean my YouTube because so with like high level and everything, you need to upload to YouTube if you want to upload a video. So
Right.
I have, my YouTube is just cluttered right now because I have my crypto stuff, I have my funnel building stuff, I have my old, like when I used to do like pilots when I was trying to get a TV show, I had that. So they're all kind of like together. I just need to sit through that and sort them all them out. And you're 100% right. Like start making like, okay, then play this. But it's a slow process,
All right. Well, you're getting there, dude. And then so yeah, let's go into the content that you're putting below the video.
Yeah. So basically, I like, this is personally me. I'm a big fan of cutting things up into sections. Because I just feel like people, even like me, like I might get bored of reading this, but I'll just look for the next little thing. So I might even add some more dots here just to make it look a little bit better. But this was the strategy that I had, kind of like come in, let people know. My thing is like, hey, I'm from Pittsburgh, I'm from the US.
Yeah.
Because I noticed a lot of the competitors are not, and I'm assuming a lot of people will identify dealing with someone.
That's actually out of my personal profile. The first thing I'm doing is like, hey, I'm Adam down here in sunny Miami, because like it is a differentiator. I think just being in the U.S. and just being like, hey,
it's people like
the same page.
Same culture, right?
Yeah.
And I think that was a big thing that we've had. Why people don't like Upwork, they feel like it's like third world bad communication, and so like I think that's what we're really bringing to the table with Upwork, is kind of like classing it up a little bit and showing that it's I mean, not that those people are not good, because obviously most of my team is offshore and they're amazing, but I feel like the communication barrier is what turned a lot of people off to Upwork, which is
the communication thing's tough. I can tell you, our team, it's nice to sometimes be able to be the buffer between that, because you have to explain things differently sometimes. And first, like if you're not a professional hirer like we are, like has been doing it for decades, like you got to kind of know the nuances of that culture and be able to communicate with them effectively, because they'll just take things a different way, and things that are literal, it's fascinating.
Yeah, they're much more, I would say, it's just a cultural thing where they're also very like, well, just tell me what you want and I would do exactly that, where they don't have the confidence. And that's what I'm training my team right now, is I'm like, you guys are badass. You need if you have an idea or suggestion, they usually won't say it. They'll hold it back from a client, where I'm much more into like, no, that's not how you do it. And the client will be like, well, if I disagree with the client, I make it known. I'm like, we're going to agree to disagree, but this is what I would do. And then I can move on from it. But I make it very clear.
Yeah. And what I find, which is interesting too, is just ask too, right? Like when you ask them, like, what do you think about this? And then they'll open up and tell you. But I feel like there is that cultural barrier where they don't feel like it's their place to really comment or critique on certain things. They just want to do, like you said, versus get too critical on a certain thing, because they want to keep their job. They don't know if you're going to be offended by that or what. So there's, but then when they get to know you and know that like, hey, like Phil just wants this thing a little better, and any kind of suggestion is a good suggestion. Like they learn.
So with us, it's great. So like me and them talking, they'll do it. But when on a client, I have to, and I'm exactly what you said, like, hey, what do you think? Hey, I want to know. And you call them, and then they'll give their thoughts, and it's usually great thoughts. And I try to make that a point. But yeah, so that is, I guess first paragraph sum up, let them know that we're here for them and we'll talk with them, and it's something they can trust. The number, then I start jumping right into, in my opinion, I don't like to just fluff and BS at first. Like I like to just, let's say like, okay, you should listen to me. So I basically I started an agency, and since 2001 I've been running agencies. I mean, my number of affiliate sales is actually way higher than 100 million if you look over my career, but
Crazy.
I didn't want to make it unbelievable. So
a bajillion
over $100
million.
I don't know how much, man. Yeah, I mean, it could be 5-6 times that easy.
Crazy.
So anywho, so yeah, so
yeah,
then
I think that adds to that social proof, that authority right off the bat. Like lets them know, like, hey, Phil didn't just last weekend get on Upwork for the first time, and now he's trying to be an agency manager all of a sudden. It's like, no, you're bringing your expertise and your business savvy over to here and leveraging your expertise. So it's great to see that.
And then I wanted to throw some call to actions in here, and I didn't know if I should do it to make it stand out. That was like one debate I was having here. Like, so I'm trying to multiple through here, do just like I do with a sales page, just do different CTAs. So contact us for a free 30-minute consultation to discuss your project, which we already went over that funnel that I talked about that we're building out here. So we can get them to the Upwork page, which I made some more tweaks to that, which I'll show you. And then I wanted to jump right into like some social proof here, what people are saying about us. So Inc. Magazine, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Blogspreneur. I just picked some of the better quotes out there. Obviously, at this time, Lead Stacker did not exist, so I was just Lead Stacker CEO, Phil Boone. And again, you can't use images in any of this stuff, so whatever. What we do, and this is mostly for keywords, but also to keep them on point. So this is, what we really focus on. I didn't want to put everything under the sun that we could potentially do. Yeah. But I feel like these are really where we feel comfortable, at least at this point, doing.
Right. Yeah, that's
rather target. Yeah.
Can you put emoticons in here?
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe. I know you can on personal, but I honestly, when I was doing it, I didn't think of it. But that's a good point. Maybe do like some checkpoints and.
Yeah, we got to explore that because I'm not sure. I know that on personal you can, but I'm not sure if they'll keep that forever. But yeah, that you can now. How we do it. Yeah, this is cool. So you put your different platforms down there. Yeah, so this is what you're doing is so awesome with all the different keyword research. Like, you took all the platforms like we do and just put it on there. It's going to help with search and everything. So
I did use yours as a base.
I know. I'm just like, that looks familiar.
Well, I did take a lot out that we don't do, and then I added more that we do. So I did say I use you as inspiration for this list, but then I was like, I don't want to like, so we know that like if someone's with Klaviyo, which I don't think you had on yours, or Instapage, like I know I can pull them off because we've done a lot on those, and I can pull
with
them
the
off.
Shopify people. Yeah, I got to put Klaviyo. It's a good point.
So that was kind of and if you can go through here, I kind of randomly would just change the word. Like I don't remember which ones I changed it. I just remember Klaviyo and Instapage, I think were two that I did. But yeah, I mean, the goal here is to rank for these. And then if they say they want something done in Kajabi, I'm like, nope, you don't want it in Kajabi because I'm going to show you something 1,000 times cooler. And
Kajabi is probably one of the more popular things right now. I know they're doing such crazy marketing right now. It's like on all my YouTube, like it's all I see is a Kajabi ad. It's crazy.
Garbage.
It's a pretty interesting platform. And then show me your services here.
So they're not done. In fact, I'm going to open this up. My guy just sent me a folder of stuff to look at, so I might as well. I haven't even opened it or seen it yet, but it's going to be the images for this, because I kind of saw what you were doing, and I took a different approach. So I saw for your projects you did.
Do you want to pull ours up?
What's that?
Do you want to pull ours up? Just to.
Yeah, that's a good.
Cool. Okay.
There you go. To get you some free, show that people are Googling you. I'm sure that's right. Um,
Yeah, I love the video is definitely things that we have to change.
yeah, the VSL there. And then look at this. Come on, bro.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. I didn't know you could. That's what I was asking. I didn't know you could put that much stuff in there. That's
Yeah,
great.
and I mean, I was watching. I mean, I probably spent 2 hours yesterday watching videos about optimizing Upwork profiles, and that was.
Did you watch anybody in particular? Maybe we'll throw a shout out.
I honestly no. I mean, I am like a little content. I just like you know, like I don't. I should probably save. I never save people or follow people. There's very few people I do that with. You're one of them. But, no, I'm kidding. But no, I wish. I kind of just do my research. Now, so what you're doing here, which is cool. I kind of like this. I took a different approach, and you made me, because I didn't look at yours before I did mine, and I was like, okay, maybe this isn't a bad idea. So you're doing more like you're treating these as like landing pages to then sell. Where then you almost have like PowerPoint presentations on what you could do.
My philosophy was this: build as much stuff as possible and throw it out at it, and we could kind of reduce it down. It was a good way for us to, like, new members on the team kind of to like develop stuff and design stuff for us, and we were just like, okay, well, we'll kind of put this towards the advertising part, and kind of did that for all the sections. I don't know if we have this down perfectly. We just kind of wanted to get what we do out.
It's great. And dude, honestly, I was like blown away at the amount of content you created for your portfolio.
It took a long time. Like Larice, who's joining us right now, was actually like really helpful in doing this, because she got all our designers to just like kind of in their spare time develop this stuff, you know, and just kind of put it together. So Larice helped us with this portfolio here. But the only thing that I think is problematic, if you back out of there, is you kind of have to select their services, right? Like go off their services. Yes. And then I wish it could be a little more custom, or have more different services, because we kind of have our services and we had to kind of connect them in a way, which isn't awesome. Like if you look at like lead generation is lead magnet development, or if you click on like SEO or other like, you know, SEO work, chatbot automation for software development, or copywriting for content and copywriting. So, I mean, it kind of does it, like marketing, brand strategy, course creation. That has really nothing to do with it. Like we need to make it more, a perfect thumbnail for it, because that doesn't make sense.
What's crazy about that is when you're tagging jobs, it's a totally different list. I don't know if you've noticed that. So like when I'm putting skills into my personal portfolio, I can do like funnel builder, funnel tester, and I can tag it with all these different things. But yeah. So, but I'll show you the strategy that, again, like I kind of just jumped in here because my agency wasn't finished. I was like just trying to throw stuff together, and we're gonna do cover photos for each of these, where we're basically like this is gonna be like slide 2 basically, and I'm kind of doing more like upfront. Here's examples of what we've done, and then so like for supplement survey funnel, we'll have a picture of like supplements, and then like we'll have like basically like an image that looks very similar, the same style for each of these, but we'll make it like a nice kind of like front end lander, and then they can click in and actually see the funnel. So it's like a sexy cover photo of supplements and people working out.
I would love that. And that's what we're trying to do too, is like a specific industry, if they can click on, and then like Upwork's big push, I know, is SEO. So I think also if they can start getting more granular, and they're going to be really happy with stuff, and they're going to like promote that.
That's a good, I didn't even think of that. And hopefully, because I don't know if this is all locked behind whatever, because it like that URL is pretty crazy. It's like 5 folders deep down there. Yeah. But we're gonna kind of do a few different things. Like we'll probably add like 10, 15 clients like this, where we're gonna be like, here's our automated lead recruiting funnel, here's our vacation rental sales automation, And then what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to have our VA quote out eventually, like start reaching out, is then they can say, hey, we've actually done a similar project to this, and then link them to our portfolio piece. So because like, hey, look, we've already done something like this and we already have the structure, blah, 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 blah.
Real quick. So show me more, Phil. What else do we got?
Well, let's look at it together because I literally have not looked at any of this stuff yet. So this is what my team came up with here for as far as like cover photos. I guess I can. Wait, what did I just click on?
And guys, yeah, if you're watching at home, like even for your own personal stuff, you know, just hiring a designer and having them go on Canva and spending a couple bucks, they can really make some nicer things for your profile, make it stand out more.
Yeah, and this is what's killing it for us right now. I got to talk to you about this. We're converting almost 50% of every form fill into an inbound phone call or appointment right off the bat. For this is we're working with T-Mobile's one of they're doing a big test run with us.
Wait, so you're gonna put this in your portfolio for the ad?
Yeah, so well, there's a few things, and I didn't know how he labeled these, but we're basically going to show like. We'll have another section that will just be ad design examples of like ads that we've designed. And then that will be like a full, so this will be like, we do a lot in the telecom space. So we'll probably just put like telecom ads because we probably have 3 clients we can bombard them with, and just show, hey, here's our telecom ads. Then let's see, lead magnet mockups. So these are just the mock-ups for the designs for ones that we've done. So we're going to basically show like how we've created mostly cover photos for lead magnets that we've given. But I think it'll give an idea of what's possible. But these, we have a really good graphic designer, I think. So that's going to be another section for like lead magnets, and we might do like supplement lead magnets, lead magnets. I don't know if I just don't know how much we want to put into that.
All right, well, can we go back to the profile though? I just want to, let's exit out of there.
Gonna go to the main page?
Yeah, the main page, was it overview? And then I just want to see, so now you can start to attach those portfolio items to the thing, okay, so you did that there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, we'll have cover photos. So just like with yours, like we'll have like, we'll actually put all of our marketing and branding under one.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not too excited until we finish this. And then the keywords, which see how similar. So you could do one more if you wanted.
You could do one more, yeah. Yeah, you can do 10. Okay, cool.
And then I saw yours here. Got Neil Patel. Mike Camo reached out to me yesterday. So
nice.
Small world. He's looking to hire somebody. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not like lead building. He's looking to hire a full-time person.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I actually have a perfect person for him for the position he's looking for. So I just made an intro. And then we got our members here. Yeah, let me see if you. Okay, so you have your awards there. I did a little bit different. Our problem is all our certifications and everything that I have are all with Growth Stackers and iFlow. So I didn't want it to be confusing. So I just put things that, I was an Amazon #1 bestseller, or Ernst Young Entrepreneur of the Year finalist, and a top 25 Inc. magazine marketer. Let's see what we got here.
And then, and then client. So on the right side, office locations, you're in Pittsburgh. Okay. And then average size, agency size.
See, I saw you put small business, but my thought process is, I don't think you're for small business with what you're charging.
Right. I didn't even know you could select multiple things.
Yeah. It's just like radio buttons. You can, you just clicked every one.
No, you're right. I don't know why we're just SMB. Or not even medium. We're just small business. That's interesting.
which might limit you,
Right.
searches.
May definitely limit us. It's really fascinating. And the native, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
bilingual.
I just got to English because I figured, well, I mean, that's true. I don't want people contacting me outside of that.
Yeah.
Um, but let me see, you don't have any, well, I guess you have sales funnel copywriting.
Yeah.
I guess that's all they
Yeah.
have on that one. Or sales funnel builder. That might not have been there when
Yeah,
you
it's funnel builder. Yeah, I'll add that.
there you go. Um, yeah, and I was going to add as many featured clients as I could, and I was going to
How
also
many
go.
can you add total?
I don't know. I was just going to keep doing it until it stopped me. I just kind of ran out. Um,
Can you add stuff to it? Like, is it just a description?
it's just a description. There's no.
It would be cool to go into like a white paper, like you can do on the
Here we
other
go. 12 clients.
12. Okay.
So, but I'm sure you could slip a link in to something. Like if you have a case study somewhere. Uh,
Right. Right.
so,
Yeah.
um, yeah, maybe what we can do is link to the portfolio page. So that way you're kind of keeping everybody in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder because I see that Upwork has some pixels firing here. I wonder if like if you start pushing weight, if they retarget. I've never been retargeted by Upwork for anything, but
Well, I don't know if they're doing Facebook ads because they ran into a big spat like 2 years ago with advertising on Facebook. So I don't know what's going on there. Um, if they started again, I'm sure they're tracking to build up the audiences, but I've never seen a Facebook ad. I've only seen like ads on Quora. Um, there's TV ad spots now. I've seen, yeah, not too many. I don't know.
here we go. Look at this.
Oh, so you got the banner? Okay, this is
Yeah,
good.
there's in there. I'm not in love
All
with it.
right, everyone.
There you
All
go.
right. Finishing
Bam.
touches. Boom. All right.
There we
So
go.
yeah, this has been really cool to watch you progress this because we're picking up on stuff. Obviously you poached us pretty hard. And you know.
Dude, I don't even know if I'm going to stay with Upwork. So I am at this point. I am on your. I'm really listening to you because
No, I look, I think they're really trying to make a push for this stuff. I have actually, I don't know about that. I haven't seen them talk at all about agencies, and so I think this is really fascinating to kind of see us building in this area because we've seen such great success building the agency this last year. I mean, we tried it in the past, like you saw in ours. It's like founded since 2015 or 2016, but it was kind of a disaster. Like we had sporadic jobs, but not until this last year have we really been able to like go freaking nuts with it. So
well, I feel
I
like you're
think
doing. Do you think like the stuff you're doing on? You're doing a lot of content. You're also doing a lot of stuff on like Quora, which I mean, do you think that might play in like? Do you think you're funneling from outside of Upwork and not realizing it, or do you think?
I think everything helps, man. I think having people see different things. I don't know. It all adds up. I have no way of calculating, but I've been trying to use my YouTube stuff to answer questions on my Quora to get some type of synergy going.
I
This
mean,
year, I want to make my content better. There's people coming out with great content now for Upwork and stuff like that. So, shout out to Evan Fisher. His stuff is awesome right now.
who's that?
Evan Fisher, he's making outstanding Upwork content right now, and probably the best I've seen.
Is this got
Uh,
unicorn now?
yeah, Unicorn Capital. He's crushing it. He's done like 1.5 million on it.
On Upwork?
On Upwork, yeah. So this is his agency. Yeah. So it looks like he's got a messed up image there. He should
See, by the way, look,
add information about your agency to help the clients discover the profile.
So this
Yeah,
this
of
is what I
course.
mean with it's telling me I need to do that. So it
Oh,
just
that you need to do that. Oh, okay. I see. I
yeah,
see.
and then I click on it and it says we're 100% done and there's nothing more to
Got
do.
it. Got it. Got it.
Um, but
But yeah, he's making some great content. He's doing really well. And yeah, I just think this whole year has been crazy, and it's going to get even crazier. And you're
he's doing pitch decks or a YouTube video, or you're saying he's doing good YouTube videos to pitch how he can do pitch decks?
he's doing YouTube content to other freelancers on how to do well on Upwork. But he's also doing really well on Upwork, doing these different pitch decks. And I'm not exactly sure what he does, but it's also kind of like helping people finance their deals, I guess.
And you said he's doing really good YouTube content.
Yeah. Check out Freelance MVP.
Oh, it's a different name. Okay.
Mhm.
It's MVP.
MVP, like most valuable player.
Is this one? Oh, here we go.
It's on YouTube. So, yeah.
The way you just said that reminded me of R. Kelly. He has like this one, that one skit, Real Talk. He's like, I put it on YouTube. I put it on
I'll
YouTube.
put you in the closet.
Oh man, that's such a great.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay.
That second one.
Just click on
Yeah, he's
95%
blowing
of
up. So it's crazy. He's getting 10,000 views like a day right now on his videos.
So what's he selling?
I mean, he's got a course. He's got a couple other things.
Okay. Yeah, that's not my style at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But
love what he's doing. I know like you're big into like getting people more into Upwork too. I'm more like, yeah, just trying to get clients and like find good partner clients. Like I've noticed what I've been doing a lot is a lot of my clients I'm working closer with is I'm saying, hey, how about I come in on a performance? And I just can't help myself because I know I can do a good job for them, but it's hard for them to like, oh yeah, I'm going to keep paying you 575 an hour for every phone call, every email.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, you could pay me like a couple grand a week, which I know you're not going to do. Or, cut me in on the upside. And I got a few deals kind of humming there.
Yeah, I know you love that for sure.
It's hard. It's like, what do you call it? Learned behavior. You do it for 20 years and it's like, oh no, I'm going to do something else. And so your brain's like, nope.
I know. I hear you. That's why especially when it's working for you, it's just like, okay, well, just bird in the hand.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, it's just to attest though that, people are doing 7 figures on this thing, all over the place. But this looks good, my man. This looks really nice.
It's getting there. Yeah, we'll just have to see because like you see now it's not saying that
Yeah.
it's not giving me that warning, but if it depends on what I'm doing, but I get warning messages where it says, you need to finish your profile or they're not going to see this or you're going to rank lower. Like they give you these like little notifications, but I don't know what to do because no one can figure it out.
I wonder if it's just like cached like that or something. Like you just got to give it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that that's the situation because it'd be interesting. Like, I'd be pumped if I could start to see my traffic. Which, by the way, do you ever look at like your statistics or anything?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think it gives impression data, but yeah, that's the so this is weird. The stats on the agencies only come up if you have whatchamacallit. Yeah, go back, like hit lead stacker, watch. No. Go down. And then go right. I think it's only people.
I can only pick people.
Yeah, but I think it's only people that that work with the contract. So this isn't the personal stats.
Yeah, that's
Ours
what I was
just
wondering.
show ours doesn't really show anybody because they're all non I can't even think of the word right now.
Exclusive?
Exclusive, yeah. Because it doesn't show non-exclusive people.
Okay. I don't know, honestly. I mean, you remember that we were like,
Yeah.
we had no idea what was even happening on that front. Trying to get, just even trying to take jobs, it took us weeks just to be able to do that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think it's looking good, and I mean, we'll probably. I'm willing to throw like 100 grand of business through this and see if they start rewarding me, and that's kind of like where
Yeah,
my
but the
head's at.
whole the whole thing, man, is that the business should be coming from within Upwork. And that's you shouldn't be bringing business to Upwork. And if you are, like, you shouldn't be paying a percentage to it. Like,
I know.
the whole idea should be that you're getting clients from them. It is awesome that the tools are nice, but you're really paying the fees because they brought you the business, you know?
They have yet
So,
to bring me one piece of business, so
um,
we'll see how that goes. But like I said, it's also hard because we had zero. I kind of like the way that I look at it is like it's funny too. Every time I do any search for anything, like anything that we're looking for, you're usually number one. Um, like, oh, not anymore. Not today.
no?
No, like I'll look for like, oh, this is jobs. So if I look for talent, there we go. So I'll just type in like funnel builder or sales funnel or uh, something like that, and you're usually number one or two. Oh, wait, there you are, number five.
What am I for? Who's above?
This guy this guy did 300 bucks.
Dude. Oh, so it's coming up
30.
expert vetted now, huh? That's interesting. So it's actually
Yeah,
showing
that was
the expert vetted. Huh.
which I was looking at that. There's like a whole thing behind that. Like you don't have to hit certain criteria to have that. Like I found this whole thing because they gave us these badges that were a rising star
Rising
badge.
star. Yeah, that happens pretty quickly.
But what's funny is they said like they gave us like a thing in our email and said unless everyone in your team takes this and blah blah blah, we're not going to give you this badge. You have it's like, oh, okay. And then we never like we'll get to it when we get to it, and we just never did it. And then we logged on the next day and we all had it anyways.
Oh, really? That's funny.
I was like,
Yeah, but the
what?
expert vetted's a little different. I mean, that's they
So
get
that's the good one. But what I'm
but
saying, so there's these tiers, and extra
yeah,
vetted basically means we'll hand select it, but there's no criteria. It's like basically they're like we're gonna pick who this
right.
is.
Yeah,
Can't
you
work.
just they took the fact that I was top rated for like five, So yeah, I it is nice to. It's nice though because I don't now have the pressure of losing top rated, which is cool because that was always a thing. I could lose my top rated plus thing, like the whole world's gonna end.
Yeah. And what was I gonna say here? I mean, I wonder if they're just trying to give these guys new business because this guy's 30 bucks an
I
hour.
know. I just did a video right before we hopped on where I showed like a NFT project that I posted for and who got picked. And it was a lot of people that it looked like they're trying to shuffle in to the top, which I thought was pretty fascinating.
Yeah. How's this a bit? Oh, that's what I want to ask you. I just turned this on. I'm that
Yeah, turn it
like
on.
I
Yeah.
is it working well for you?
I don't know, but why not? Like, the more the merrier. Anything.
Well, it costs you invites to keep on.
It costs me like 8 connects a week or something like that. It's like
Oh,
$4. Yeah.
okay. I thought it was a lot more than that because
No,
it's
it's
taking.
like I put like maximum bid, but I think it
Okay.
caps out at like 8 because you're only bidding against other people or something like that.
Oh, okay. I just turned it on for the default. I forget what it was, but yeah,
Yeah, I would too. Um,
weird. Why not? But yeah, it'll be interesting. And have you thought about? Oh, you know what? I'll show you something cool too, because we kind of talked about this on our last video that fell off. But let me. I guess I can just open for this one. Now this is blatantly stolen from you, but I will go through and change this. I started editing it. I just keep getting pulled to the side. So I took your general thing. I made a couple changes like, hey there, let's talk about marketing funnels and sales
Yeah.
automations, which yours is like, let's book a 30-minute consultation. Then it had it again here. So I was like,
Yeah.
like we already have it here. So let's try to add some fun to it.
Yeah. You're
Added
right.
this whole background image to it. I obviously changed this around.
Yeah. You changed that a little bit.
And I think I'm going to change this completely, this whole section. Um,
Yeah. I don't know if I love that section either, but I just wanted to like kind of just qualify them a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm going to kind of set expectations a little bit more in here. So I'm not going to do like these bullet points. I'm going to like kind of have a new section that I sketched out.
Hmm.
That's going to be like clients, like before you work with me, clients I like to work with, clients that I notice that are successful, and that kind of stuff. And then I still have this, and I'm going to change all that. And then I'm probably going to change all of this as well. So
Okay.
I just keep getting stuck. But what I like is I don't have it, is I think I showed you the VSL on the next page, right?
Yeah. The VSL is good. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I just need to change this around, but we're going to add the Facebook pixel and start retargeting the traffic here for conversions too. And I'm going to make it very, very like hardcore that as soon as they leave, we're going to up the frequency. So by the time they hit the meeting, I know they're going to see my face in videos like 10, 15 times.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's smart.
Because again, that to me, like the sales process starts when they fill this out. That's the beginning of the sales cycle for me.
Mhm.
I guess technically when I give them the link, which by the way, I'll show you what I'm doing to prospect if you want to see it. I'm just starting to mess around with this, and well, that's not it. Let me see. I just didn't. I don't know. I don't have the link saved anywhere. I was just using it to copy and paste yesterday, but. Um, So basically, I'm gonna have the VA hello name. I saw your job post. I work quite a bit in whatever industry, so I'm just gonna have them like customize those two pieces, or
Mhm.
the only. Uh, these are the only part we're really gonna customize, and then and I know this is very different than what you're into. I'm gonna have basically two options. This option is gonna be to sell the software platform, the SaaS model. So say I already have completed marketing funnels in this vertical that you can use as a template, just pay us hourly to edit them. And I was actually going to throw a potential price in here, but Upwork flagged it when I threw a price. So I kind of just took it out.
Oh,
And
okay.
then second is if you're looking for a completely custom funnel built from the ground up. So this way I'm not pushing away people who do want big, expensive funnels. We have that. And then if you're interested, let's schedule a time to talk. And then I give that link. And then that way I know if they click this link, now they're also going to be targeted. We're doing YouTube, AdWords, or I think it's AdRoll, and then Facebook and Instagram.
Dope. Yeah, I think that's gonna be great. And I'd love to get that stuff started too.
It's just so much, it's like
Yeah.
so much to think about. And then like, honestly, if I were you, I would jump in it quicker because you have a proven model of leads that are coming in. And,
Right.
I'm hoping that like I may never get a lead from Upwork and then have to totally dump all the stuff that I've done and go back to what I was doing. So that'll be interesting to see. But for you, man, yeah, I mean, I know we've talked about this, but I
because if
think
we can
that's
be a
the
little more omnipresent and hit them on the on the ad side, the email side, be great.
like also like I know you're not about the software kind of thing, but like you should see how much money we're making from some of these. I mean, I have one client right now that I signed up, and just through text messaging, like this one, we just launched it not even 2 weeks ago, and it's scaling it now. I'll probably make about 3,000 a month off of that, on top of the 500 for the software, and then on top of any of the time that they're using for my team, which has been pretty minimal for now. But that's where the real benefit comes into the software, is I don't have to think about it, and the
Right.
software is pulling them in cash, so I don't think they're going to quit.
Mhm.
And now, that $500 client, and maybe we spent $1,500 helping them edit some templates. That could pull me in almost $40,000 this year in text messaging fees.
It's wild. Very wild.
I know, man. I got to break you into it. I feel like we
I know.
have our skill set.
All right, man. Well, I have to hop on another one here.
All right, buddy.
This has been some really good information. This is cool.
Glad you liked it, man. Let's tag team.
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten mine up a little bit, and yeah, we'll go through it again.
Dude, if you need help, let me know, bud.
I will. All right, guys. See ya. Bye bye.